All Americans, not only in the states most heavily affected, but in every place in this country, are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country. The jobs they hold might otherwise be held by citizens or legal immigrants. The public service they use impose burdens on our taxpayers. That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more, by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before, by cracking down on illegal hiring, by barring welfare benefits to illegal aliens. In the budget I will present to you, we will try to do more to speed the deportation of illegal aliens who are arrested for crimes, to better identify illegal aliens in the workplace as recommended by the commission headed by former Congresswoman Barbara Jordan. We are a nation of immigrants, but we are also a nation of laws. It is wrong and ultimately self-defeating for a nation of immigrants to permit the kind of abuse of our immigration laws we have seen in recent years, and we must do more to stop it.
We all agree on the need to better secure the border and to punish employers who choose to hire illegal immigrants. We are a generous and welcoming people here in the United States, but those who enter the country illegally and those who employ them disrespect the rule of law, and they are showing disregard for those who are following the law. We simply cannot allow people to pour into the United States undetected, undocumented, unchecked, and circumventing the line of people who are waiting patiently, diligently, and lawfully to become immigrants in this country.
Today, our immigration system is broken, and everybody knows it. Families who enter our country the right way and play by the rules watch others flout the rules. When I took office, I committed to fixing this broken immigration system, and I began by doing what I could to secure our borders. Today, we have more agents and technology deployed to secure our southern border than at any time in our history. We'll build on our progress at the border with additional resources for our law enforcement personnel so that they can stem the flow of illegal crossings and speed the return of those who do cross over. I'll make it easier and faster for high-skilled immigrants, graduates, and entrepreneurs to stay and contribute to our economy, as so many business leaders have proposed. Even as we are a nation of immigrants, we're also a nation of laws. Undocumented workers broke our immigration laws, and I believe that they must be held accountable, especially those who may be dangerous. That's why over the past 6 years, deportations of criminals are up 80%. And that's why we're going to keep focusing enforcement resources on actual threats to our security. And let's be honest, tracking down, rounding up, and deporting millions of people isn't realistic. Anyone who suggests otherwise isn't being straight with you. We expect people who live in this country to play by the rules. We expect that those who cut the line will not be unfairly rewarded. So we're going to offer the following deal. If you've been in America for more than 5 years, if you have children who are American citizens or legal residents, if you register, pass a criminal background check, and you're willing to pay your fair share of taxes, you'll be able to apply to stay in this country temporarily without fear of deportation. I know some of the critics of this action call it amnesty. Well, it's not. Amnesty is the immigration system we have today. Millions of people who live here without paying their taxes or playing by the rules, while politicians use the issue to scare people and whip up votes at election time. The actions I'm taking are not only lawful, they're the kinds of actions taken by every single Republican president and every single Democratic president for the past half-century. And to those members of Congress who question my authority to make our immigration system work better, or question the wisdom of me acting where Congress has failed, I have one answer. Pass a bill.
Obama administration effort to bring more Central American immigrants into the country. You're not only paying for the trip, but also for much of their living expenses here in the U.S. Correspondent Peter Ducey has the expensive details.
Illegal immigrant children from Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador walking into the U.S. is so 2014. Now they get to fly for free.
When you look at this program, you have to wonder, why is there a border anyway?
That's right. A new State Department and DHS venture seeks to stop the surge of unaccompanied kids at the southern border and reunite families by letting parents who have any kind of legal status apply to have their kids picked up in Central America and put on a plane without paying a penny. Judicial Watch points out once these kids arrive, taxpayers also pick up the tab for education, food stamps, medical care, and living expenses.
Under this program, they would be, quote, refugees. And refugees have access to government benefits that other illegal aliens don't.
The State Department says this is a safe, legal, and orderly alternative to the dangerous journey that some children are currently undertaking to the United States. And for that reason, the program has some support.
I think it's more humane and a good policy to make sure these children are not going to die being in such an unsafe place.
But others are worried about starting a system that ignores people attempting to immigrate the traditional way by waiting in line.
My gosh, what does the rule of law mean if you break the law to get here and then you get the government to help bring the rest of your family?
How much will all this cost? Good question.
The price tag? I don't know.
But
I don't know.
If she doesn't know, we won't know until the program is complete and the money has already been spent. There's also no way to tell how many unaccompanied minors are actually minors, since this program is available for adults as old as 21 and many of their grown-up relatives.
The Mexican border is about 50 yards to my right here. Look at the terrain behind me, it's full of rocks. The next time you see a liberal reporter complaining about Border Patrol returning fire on some poor illegal immigrant, throwing little pebbles at them, you understand? That's not what they're throwing. They're throwing this, all right? And if you don't think this is a lethal weapon, you obviously haven't read the Bible very much. Look at this vehicle right here. Look how these men have to equip their vehicle. Look at this. They had to design this and build this. You don't buy this at a cop store. Agents had to figure this out and design it and weld it themselves. Look at this vehicle. This is how these men got to ride around in this territory. And how do they respond in reality, in the really real world? Look, these are less than lethal weapons right here. They essentially fire paintballs with pepper spray in them, with a little pepper powder. Now, if I'm a border agent and somebody's throwing this at me and I'm in danger of losing my life with this, I'm returning fire with a Glock. You can think what you want about that. Thank you very much.
Are you all right?
Are you okay? Oh, I'm feeling better than ever.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right.
Are you racist?
Am I what?
What are you think of these people now? Why? Why you stay here?
Are you racist? Am I racist?
Yeah.
No, I'm not a racist. Why do you ask that?
Well,
why is it that people who stand up for America and who want to protect our own borders, why are we always trying to be backed up with the racist thing? I'm standing here with a black man. If I was a racist, this is my brother right here. If I'm standing with him, how can I be a racist?
Are you a racist?
No.
So why would you ask him if he's a racist?
Well, let me see.
Why would you ask that question?
Why you stand here?
And you asking him because he's white and you want to get away with this racist remark. Are you a racist?
No.
So why is it that he a racist because he's standing up for the country?
Do you like the Latin people? Do you like them?
Do you like them? No. Do you like them?
Yeah, I
like America?
People.
Do you like America?
Yeah.
Then what's the problem? You should be out here picking it with us. That's a dumb question to ask. You're asking that question so you can use it on your program to make him look like a racist. Why don't you ask me am I racist? Because I'm black, right? I love America too, and I think these illegal aliens need to be shipped back to their country. So why is that racist? You're a racist for asking him that question.
Thank you, Jesse.
And you're only doing it because he's white, and that's what you're going to show on your report tonight. You shouldn't play that kind of game. That's a dumb question.
Shame on you.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yes.
You're in America taking advantage of all the benefits that America has to offer, and your only comment, are you a racist? That doesn't make any sense.